Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of Into the Flu. In today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about another project that I've got going on. A few of you know about it who have been hitting me up and talking to me about this little thing right here. So if you didn't watch the video on this already, then please go check it out. This is the Harry Potter TCG Booster Pack Zine that I made. I called it a Booster Pack Zine because of the cards here in the back. It's not a sealed booster pack that you get, but it's sort of like a pseudo booster pack that I've created with my own collection. So anyway, when I put this out and, I saw the amount of people that were excited about it, people hit me up about it and purchasing it, which I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for that. It really kind of got me thinking about this project that I had in mind for a really long time, which was to write a book on the Harry Potter trading card game. And, writing a book takes a long time. I mean, I'm a writer and I trust me, it takes a lot longer than somebody might assume, even if we do have all the information, kind of right at our fingertips. And so what I ended up thinking was kind of creating this in between. Maybe I'll do the book some other time in the future, and that here I have this zine, but why not take it a step further? And that is where I have created this cool thing, which is the Into the Flu, a Harry Potter TCG magazine. Voila. So I'm super excited about this, and I'm also really excited about the quality of it. This is the first one that I received from the printer. I'm having them printed locally. And I wanted to make sure that if I'm putting all of this time and dedication into creating something with all of these images, etc., that it's something that looks professional as well. I don't want to just print it at home and staple them and do all that kind of stuff. I've created some zines other than this, in the past here at home, but I want to actually have like a magazine feel, and so what I'm going to do is kind of accumulate, all of this information that I have and put it in these magazines. And right now I have a plan for 5 issues. So there'll be Into the Flu, a Harry Potter TCG magazine. And then this is issue 1, which is set for October 2024. So next month. And issue 2 would come out in December, so it's going to be every other month. And then I'm going to do up to issue 5 because each one of these issues will cover an expansion. So there'll be images, articles that I've written, information about each one of those expansions. So whether it's like deck building and strategy, also like round by round gameplay, which was something that I was really excited to write, which is you'll see in the second issue. So it's myself and someone else playing a game, and then I'm kind of putting images on them and writing about each one of our turns and all of that stuff. So it's going to be interesting and interactive magazine. It's going to have a lot of information, but because I'll do those 5, each one again covering each expansion, after the 5 we'll kind of see if it's something that I can continue, if it's something that I should continue, and really it's just going to depend because it takes a lot of time to make this, obviously. I'm writing it and I'm designing it. And, of course, like I pay for the software that's used to design it. And so I do that for my comic books and stuff anyway. But, it definitely takes a lot of time and energy. And so if I feel that it's something that is reciprocated, then of course I'll continue it. But if not, then at least we've got the 5 out there. And that's cool, too. A big thank you to Sammy DeSalvo, who is the editor, which you'll see that in the back. So he's kind of, read through, and it's just nice to know somebody in the community who understands the game, who knows the game, and can read all of the stuff that I've written and give me some feedback. So he's on board to do the editing part. And if anybody feels that, they want to contribute to the magazine in some way, then please hit me up. Don't be shy. I don't I don't own the game by any means, and I just do this kind of stuff to continue having some excitement in the community, and to keep this game and this space, a healthy interaction. And so if anybody wants to contribute by way of maybe sharing your favorite deck, then we can kind of talk about that. And then, of course, you could be featured in here as well. So, but anyway, just to kind of, introduce something pretty cool, is this one is about 40 pages. I'm happy to ship it anywhere in the world. And if you want to kind of stack them up until I've got all of them, I don't mind putting some of those aside for you, whoever you are. If you're in the UK or you're in Brazil or you're in Japan or wherever it is that you are, if you do want to have something like this, more than welcome to. A lot of the information in here is stuff that you might already know, especially if you're a player and a collector. A lot of the art might be art that you know exists, but some of them you might not be. In issue 2, there's a really cool interview that I have with someone who worked with Wizards of the Coast and J.K. Rowling in connection with the game, and I've been able to interview them, and I'm really excited about that. And so I've transcribed that interview, and that'll be in issue 2. There's some other artists and illustrators that I've been able to have some interviews with, and they'll be in some of the other issues as well. So we've got some, like with Keith Garlitz, for example, in this one, and then the YouTube channel, and then moving forward, like issue 2, 3, 4, we'll have some other ones. And so there's going to be a lot of things in here that you won't necessarily see on the YouTube channel, especially since I'm selling them. I want the information to be fresh, and so you'll see that. And a lot of the art as well is not stuff that I necessarily have in the channel, but you'll see there's like a top 10 spotlight that I've got, which is taking 10 cards either from like a lesson type, an expansion, a rarity, etc. That in my opinion I think are important to add to your deck. And there's just a lot of different things, and so I don't want to flip through it too much, but just wanted to introduce it. I probably won't make a video for each one. I'll maybe just make an Instagram post for each one, but I wanted to give you an official introduction to the Into the Flu, a Harry Potter TCG magazine. So anyway, just a small little introduction here. For those who are interested, make sure to hit me up on Instagram at Harry Potter Morsi, so that we can have a private chat where you provide me your address and all of that. I will be selling them for $10, and shipping throughout the States should be pretty inexpensive, but if you wanted to stack them and you're in the States as well, I don't mind keeping one aside for you, because it'll just be probably more economical in terms of shipping if you care about that. But anyway, let me know. And again, this is just another little thing that I'm doing just to try to, keep some fire in the community. If you're not interested in purchasing one, don't worry at all. I just wanted to provide that info. Another thing is, because I'm printing them locally, most printers have a minimum, and so I've always just done the minimum. The same with these. I'm not going to print any more than that, and so if you are interested, then just let me know, because I probably won't go back through to print any more of the first issue until I'm done with all five of the issues. And again, that'll just depend on demand, really, so I only have a handful of these, and then maybe like 1 or 2 left of these. So if you haven't gotten your hands on that, just let me know. I just wanted to say that in case you are interested. So again, thank you very much for your support. Thank you all for always watching the videos and subscribing, for those that have subscribed. And if you haven't, feel free to do so if you want. But have fun, be safe, and we'll catch you next time.